Greetings everybody. So this is not one of my scheduled, as you can see, it's dark outside. See, don't forget, if you like this video, like it, subscribe, comment, share, all that kind of wonderful stuff. As I say, this is not one of the scheduled sort of videos I do where I'm talking about kind of IT and history and all that kind of stuff. I'm shaking a bit because I can't hold my phone. Ooh, it's late at night. I need a coffee and go to bed. Anyway, so I had a thought. I've kind of been watching lots of short dramas recently, and a lot of them are like all these ones where something happens, they die, they're reincarnated 10 years before, 20 years before, whatever, and then they kind of do things differently, but they have the memories of what happened. And it got me thinking, so, you know, all these weird and crazy theories that there are around kind of, you know, after death, time travel, you know, or time travelers around us, for example, we wouldn't know. All that kind of stuff. I had this really crazy thought. I thought, what if reincarnation is true? And I know there's people that believe there is, and there's people that believe there isn't. I'm on the fence. I'm not the sort of person I have to see it to believe it, so I'd have to encounter it. And the thing is, if you were reincarnated, you probably wouldn't know that you'd been reincarnated, so you would never know the truth, if you see what I mean. But anyway, what if there was, but your reincarnation was back at the beginning of your life? So basically you are in this constant time loop. You know, maybe your brain pattern goes back in time and then goes back into yourself as when you're in the womb, and then you're reborn and you go through life again, and through the same time history. Does it mean that the pattern would always be followed? I don't know. It would explain things like deja vu, although I've heard deja vu explained before, where certain waves will go backwards in time. So particularly as a wave in your brain, for example, that goes back in time into yourself in history, and that's what deja vu is. I don't know, there's all these theories that people come up with, but no, it just got me thinking, what if reincarnation is true, but you're not reincarnated into a new body, you're reincarnated back into your body, but with no memory? Wouldn't that be odd? It kind of things that, you know, if you're reliving your life, can you change it? If you were born with a disability, for example, would you still be born with a disability? You know, all these things would potentially be the same. So yeah, are we sort of living our life over and over again in the same body through the same timeline? Just a brain thought, you know, that came in one my world, and while the brain thoughts are coming there. Yeah, just thought to think about. Are you going to continue living in this body with this brain pattern, doing exactly the same thing over and over again? Who would know? This could be our 1000th iteration and we wouldn't even know. Millionth, billionth. Food for thought, maybe, I don't know. Well, just thought I'd share that weird and wonderful thing that came into my head. Maybe I've thought about that 100 times before. I shared it with YouTube 100 times before in previous iterations of myself. Who knows? Right, thanks for watching. And yeah, next video will be regular, talking about my IT history or some IT related subject. And it'll be daytime. So, bye for now. And I'll probably share this one probably tomorrow. You won't see it tonight. Bye for now.